Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and we are back as Tenkrigud Baga, the Crimson Reaper. And what a Crimson Reaper it is now. In the last episode I had a lot of clicking to do, so forgive me that my commentary was rather suboptimal. However, and I appear to have forgotten this one holding over here in Dorostotum. We're going to loot it. However, I have great plans, so do not fear, do not worry. Oh, Pannonia, you poor country. What were you thinking when you did this? So do not worry. We have plans and we are going to go through with our plans. I have great plans for our commentary. And I will have to admit that they aren't weak. Pannonia has quite the forces. Then again, we might also just go against the Byzantines. Could go for Anatolia, for example. It's just... Actually, it is quite nice from a land point of view, isn't it? Like, this entire area holds a lot of land. The terrible stuff is just that, for example, you are entirely on your own. Flower war? To prove our eternal devotion to the gods, we can wage war not for land, but to conquer worthy offerings for our altars. Ah, right. So they they just straight up stole, or rather copy-pasted, a mechanic of the Aztecs into a reformed, bloodthirsty religion. Now that is... quite something. Ahem. Quite something. Well, you know what? Let's disregard all of this. Why are you in this pact, goddammit? You're Tengri. Shouldn't be in that pact. I think we want to declare on Pannonia and hope that maybe only like this area joins in against them, although I kind of fear that it's going to be everybody. But even still, I think we'll be fine. More than fine, even. Could create so many kingdoms, but none of them are really worth it. Wrong type of... Excuse me? Oh, these are still being looted. Wow, that just goes to show how good those territories are. Yeah, so these are actively being looted and have been being looted for like the last few episodes. Well, this one, I do believe I double-clicked it back when I started looting everything. So I made a mistake there. But other than that, we've been doing great. So... I kind of... Wait, what are we? What's our position? Right, we're only a warrior. I don't know, I don't think Call of the Steppes is worth it in that case. Now, we could go for Alania, of course, but kind of what's the point? Oh, also, they are in this alliance. You know what we're going to do? We're going to declare war on Pannonia. And it's going to be a great holy war, and we can't do it. Why? Oh, the pagan Great Holy War era has not yet begun. Well, that explains a lot. Alright, you know what? In this episode we're going to do something else. Then we're going to just hang back, have a good time. Everybody's leaving the pact against us. Quite nice of them, if I may add. Quite nice. Let me have a look at you, baby. Give me your land, buddy. No, not that. What about subordination? I mean, subordination are practically the same thing as a holy war, except for the holy war you pay with piety, but the result and the effect on other NPCs is the same. That's not really worth it. Let's talk about the Bulgars. We have fought them and we have imprisoned one of theirs, and you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice your wife. By which I mean I'm gonna do nothing with her. Well, my question is, could I create an empire? I don't know how that works, right? I'm not entirely sure, but we have so much money. This is already technically an empire, right? So we have an empire here called the Pontic Steppe. Would I theoretically have enough for that? No. We're missing all of this land and then obviously some land over here. I think in that case, let's just declare on Alania. Why wouldn't you do it, right? Why wouldn't you do it, mate? Wait, who's this? It's a big who cares. It's a big fat who gives a shit. Alright, I'm gonna declare war on this man. And I think we should go for the biggest one. There you go, that's a good chunk. Caspian Steppe. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, that looks good. Are they against it? Are they for it? I can't see it. God damn it. Ah, there you go. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Boom. Got him, boys. Let's call in all of our vessels just because. I don't think we need to call them in, but you know. If we don't do it, then who will? Who will indeed? Also, why am I not allowed? I remember I like made it so that I wouldn't be allowed because we were quite threatened at some point. But we are no longer. So what is the point? We shall... Oh my god, wow, wow, that's just disastrous. We still caught them? Oh, that's not okay. That is extraordinarily rough. Well, alrighty. Call the steps. No, that's okay. I don't think we needed to... Oh, well. Those damn Myophysites, I swear to god. Can I eat this land? Yo, you, give me... You know what? There is no revoked title. What about... Can I revoke... Ah, yeah, the right religion, actually. Okay, I would have to change, and I can't change this, because we are horse lords. Of course. It's not nomadic. Right, forget about that. We will never be able to revoke that. I would like to revoke it and then just destroy everybody in that province. That is my usually, you know, my go-to option, I think. It works! What can I say? It does really work. Well, more infidels. Also, why are you fighting me? Wait, shouldn't you be an ally? You're Cartley. When did you even gain this? Wait, and have you settled? Oh, no. Sartej. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. How dare you settle? I swear to god. Alright, there you go. We got all this land. Clans want more land. Well, I kind of don't want this land, so we might as well take a look at our clans here. So we got some... You're pretty big. Oh, comparison to us, everybody else is tiny. Absolutely tiny. I think if I want to give land to anybody, then it has to be you, for example. Where is your land? No. Where is the Heckle land? Ah, yeah. You deserve land. Do they actually... Will they actually say no to me handing out land? Oh, come on. Returning a favor to the Khan of Bulgaria. Why is the Khan of Bulgaria on my council? You're an advisor. You know what? I'm gonna fucking fire you. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't need this man in here. I can't. Oh, there you go. Get him out of here. I don't need you. You got nothing. You got nothing. No troops, nothing. Bukal clan. There you go. See, this is how you do it in this. This is how you do it in this rather easy scenario. You just kick them. When they're down, you kick them. You know, we've killed them. We have killed what was once known as Bulgaria. This is what happens. First, they took my family in the north, the northern Bulgars, and I came for them. And as you know, the Bulgar fears the Cuman, the Khazar. Same thing. Not really, but in my mind, it is. And then we're gonna take a look here. 7.2. I don't think this is accurate. I mean, I know it is not accurate, but I think I'm gonna give you the last one just for aesthetic purposes. There you go. And look at us. Look at Khazaria. We're nice. We're comfy. We're big. Very, very good. Now, if you followed this channel for a while, then you will know. Aww, my horse. Each swing of my maul has sent me deeper into enemy territory. Do I have a maul? No, I don't. Before I knew it, I am surrounded. With a burst of energy, I roar loudly, causing a few of them to hesitate and one unfortunate soldier to stagger backwards, tripping over a rock. I can't help but notice that he drops his weapon in the dirt. A heavy blade. Ooh. Give me the heavy blade, yeah. Well, it's a 1. Well, you know what? Heavy dirt blade. Literally called a dirt blade. We're going to get some crown jewels. Because we're cool like that. I will not settle as a tribe. Stop this. I swear to god, if any of you settle as tribes, I will end you. What we need to do... Ah, yeah, there's the pact. The pact is back. Not as strong as it could be, but we are sitting at 61% threat, and it is understandable. Look at this. This is the blob that we have created. But just to finish my thought here, if you have watched me for a time, then you will very likely know that I don't stretch out... Where's my... Oh, this is my son, 8 years old. That I don't stretch out series. If I think that we have come to an end of series, then I will go ahead and call it. I will just be like, you know what? This is the end of the series. I have a goal. I stand before you and I say that I have a goal in this playthrough. Now, you may ask, what is your goal? The answer to that is very simple. I want to push west. And if I can, I want a tributary king in England. Now, there is no king in England at the moment. But I want to go for that, because that is an achievement, and I think it is achievable. Now, if it takes too long, then we're not going to bother, okay? To the indisputable might of House Ashina. Let's do it. We have the money. Look at all the money we have. Oh my god. Are you in my prison? I'm gonna marry you. Can I marry you? Absolutely not. Well, was worth a try. Do have one secondary wife. This 20-year-old. Who else can I marry? Is there anybody in my prison? I mean, hello, is there anybody in this prison? I don't know. You tell me. Execution tyranny? No. Execution... yes, sure. Oh, so I could execute all of these. Ah, okay, so I could execute all of these without any tyranny, is this correct? Yes, this is only piety. Well, I mean, we should drive up the numbers, right? Let's take a look. Anybody? Oh, you're 18. I will maybe not marry you. Apparently not. Well... why can't I marry this woman? Strange. To the brave Kagan Tengrugut Baga, staying idle is not in a warrior's blood. I hence invite you to aid me. This is the dumbest. Never ask me to do anything for you again. I'm not going to the end of the map. Oh yeah, absolutely become brawny. You know what? You're doing me a favor, idiot. So if this expansion takes too long, because we all know the pacts, the defensive pacts, and they kind of slow you down in a very stupid way. Oh, Hero's Crown. Ooh, X of the Ancestors. Ooh, ooh. 3 Hero's Crown. Oh, we're not even... I mean, we shouldn't be wearing it. But the X of the Ancestors, now that is quality. Right there. That is quality. We can also rank up here, which makes it good that I didn't use the step stuff. You're hereby granted advance. Okay, thank you. So kind of you. Let's build some new stuff. We happen to have the money. Wherever that comes from, am I right, everybody? Right, minority shrines, etc., etc. That's... excuse me? What are you thinking? He thinks he can get away. Indeed he can. Your horde is looted, ravaged, pillaged. What is that here? Ooh, I'm gonna take that for sure. Oh no, it was this one. Right, this one is gone. And now Constantinople. The barony of Constantinople is the last thing to still stand. But it will be gone in maybe a year, maybe a few months. I'm not certain. All I know is that it will be gone. How many Ashina are there? 27. No, you know what? You have to marry matrilineally. And you shall marry somebody that isn't too bad. You know what? You're going to be a good father. Don't worry about it. There you go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Negotiate with Asper? No, I don't... we don't negotiate. Are you okay? Why would I negotiate? I wish we could take this stuff down, though. I will say that. I wish we could straight up take that stuff down. Now, if I put... yeah, that's what I thought. I can't put my capital there. I could put my capital into Constantinople, but that's just stupid. And I kind of love the stupidity of it. But at the same time, I doubt that it would work. Ooh, whoa, 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 wow. Oh my god. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, we can do a subjugation. I almost forgot. I don't know. Subjugations, huh? Subjugations, what's the negatives about them? They seem too good. Well, the negative is that they don't lose the land. You know, that's the thing. They don't actually lose the land. They only become our vassals. And I don't like that. I don't want them as a vassal. I want to destroy all the holdings that I can find in the world. This pregnancy, okay, go and rest. Man, we are a big blob. We are an absolute gigantic blob. What about we marry into you? You know what? You're a relative. You're my half brother. You're my daughter. That sounds alright. That sounds alright. Who's play as Vakre Machina. Ah, that's kind of smart. Did I just do that accidentally? Looks like it. Yeah, sweet. Okay, you know what? I can live with that. How's the defensive pacts going? It's interesting, I have to say, that... Oh, Lombardy apparently actually cares. That's quite interesting. That is quite interesting. What about some more matrilineal marriage? But I'm gonna take you, Utukun. I'm now severely wounded. Well, I would have done that, I guess. I don't know what he... You know, I don't know how they do it, but they keep doing it. I've also I have noticed that we can't actually... Wait, why is there a different religion over here? Oh, Old Tengri. Get him out of there. You know what? No, I need to research cultural tech. I really need to research cultural tech. And I need to study technology as well. Now, where would you study technology? We have destroyed Constantinople. Show me tech for tolerance. Really? The high... What? How does that even... Alright, I guess. It's this one, right? Yeah. How did they do it? Also, I've never taken... Look at this dude! Standing there. What a man. Improve clan sentiment. No, I would have to pick somebody. That's not what I want. That is most certainly not what I want. Alright, we have another son, Tarkan Ashina. I like it. I like it a lot. We propose that these people marry, or should get betrothed. Tied Sultanate. Whoa, oh wow, you're bigger than I thought. You know what? Do it. That's okay. I have recently watched, and I don't really watch much YouTube, you know, sometimes I watch Northern Line. I don't know if that's a term for all you youngsters out there, but you know, sometimes I watch Northern Line, and I usually don't watch anything. If anything, then I watch a series, you know, a movie. I never watch TV. I do own a TV, but I never watch TV. And I will say that I have seen one other YouTuber that started roughly at the same time as me. I have seen his channel, and I'm not going to name him. Not because I don't know, not because I don't want to give him attention, but I think that's just, you know, courtesy, I think. And I followed him for a while now, ever since I noticed it like maybe 2 months back. I don't actually watch his videos. I've never watched any of his videos, but he started roughly at the same time as me, and he has had wildly more success, which doesn't mean that I haven't had success. You know, I have seen a lot of people start doing some YouTube, and I think the speed at which the community here is growing and that people are interacting with each other, which is very nice and very kind. Thanks to all of you that you're good people in interacting with each other. You know, all of you are rather polite, and that is something that you can't find at all times. It's quite difficult, I would say. And I'm very thankful for that. You know, that's a thing that doesn't happen all that often if you really consider YouTube. However, I will say that there's this thing, like, I can't get behind it, right? How does he do it? How did he grow that quickly? And a while ago, or actually not a while ago, like a bit ago, I watched one of his videos in which he talked about, you know, his YouTube experience. And he was like, so Crusader Kings II, for example, he said he only plays it for the channel. He doesn't play it anymore because he's like, wow, I like Crusader Kings II so much. He plays it now exclusively because it is obviously a hit, you know, and I've noticed the same. I mean, Crusader Kings II is much easier to have commentary over and to talk to people and have people be interested in it. But he said he doesn't like it anymore. The thing is, I get that. I really understand that, because in Hearts of Iron 4, I think I felt the same when I still did those series. Maybe we should do a subjugation after all. We can do it once per lifetime. We should do it, right? Can I subjugate nomads? That's a question I do have. Even though it's kind of like, it would be absolutely wasted, wouldn't it be? How many? What's the requirements here? 75%, right? Yeah, we're far away from that. Actually, we're not that far away from it. I'm lying. I think we should take the Byzantines, quite frankly. You know what? We're gonna attack them. Let's go, boys. Let's do it. I will do a subjugation war. You don't have any allies? We could not do anything else except maybe flower war. That could be fun. We're gonna do flower wars later, but let's do this. So I do get it, you know, when he says he's not the biggest fan, all things considered, of Crusader Kings II anymore, because he's just played it every day for like 6 months straight. And I haven't played CK2 all the time. I've played different games on this channel, but I get the sentiment. And I think I'm somewhat, excuse me, didn't I already? And I think I'm somewhat thankful to the fact that despite being 6 years old, I'm 6 years old, by the way, but despite this game being 6 years old, I can still very, very much find, oh, this is very bad actually. I can very, very much still find a tremendous level of interest in CK2. It's just, for example, the horse laws, right? How have I never, and this is actually the truth, by the way. Before I did this series, I have not played the horse lords outside of the Magyars. And with the Magyars, if you've ever played a game of the Magyars, you just settle. That is all you do. You start the game, you settle, and then you're like, wow, hello, I'm the Magyars now. That is fun. I personally feel like that is fun, at least. But at the same time, Alania is conquering. Well, fair enough. But at the same time, that can't be it, right? Like, that's not the entire experience. And what I've seen here so far from the horse lords is incredible. It's very different as a playstyle, and notably so at all times. No matter what you do, it is very, very different. And that is incredible that there's still this game experience that I don't have, despite playing the shit out of this game. It's interesting. Not many games can actually do that. Not many games give you that kind of feeling, you know? There's some strategy games where, oh, what is this? Conversion of Pannonia. Orthodox. The tribes of Pannonia have been converted to the iconoclast faith. Well, not Orthodox, I guess, but that makes it easy. I mean, when they were Slavic, right? There was a bit of an issue. Oh, maybe I should have subjugated Pannonia. Look at that. We could have had such a nice border then with Saxony. Oh, God. Well, you know, it's too late. We'll take down the Byzantines. I don't know how this is exactly going to end. I don't know what the, you know, if I occupy a province, does it give that to me at the end of the war? I don't know how it works in subjugation wars of nomads. Lose, there you go. Beautiful. There's some strategy games out there where I just look at them and I'm like, what is the market for these? Who sits down? And I don't want to criticize, you know, either wow. I don't want to criticize developers or gamers. If you have fun with a game, have fun with that game. Nobody should be able to criticize you, but I'm telling you straight up, man. Have you seen a game like CK2? I've seen so many strategy games where I just look at them, I'm like, who sits here and like plays a mobile game on the computer multiple times? Maybe you're gonna sit down and be like, I'm gonna play this like once or twice. There's, for example, this game that I haven't, maybe there's already video out when this video comes up. Maybe, I hope so. God, I've tried recording it. I want the right entry point, and I can't find it at the moment. But there's this game, Terminal Conflict. It's in early access, and it is great. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out. Holy shit, that is one game that will keep you on your toes because of multiple modes, because of oh wow, the revolt will win. What does that mean for my war? Fuck, if only I knew. What does that mean for my war? Also, is he stupid? I know already what he's going to do. I think he's stupid. Oh, nope, he's not coming. He just sits on Constantinople, or well, where Constantinople once was. Look at this dude. Oh, the Varangian guard. Oh, that is just rude. They're like, where's my city? I swear to God, there was a city here. Well, turns out No more. No more city, my friend. Oh, that gotta hurt. That has to hurt. Right, anyway. Bring all the spoils. How often can I actually siege this stuff down? Is it once looting and then actually sieging? Kind of weird, isn't it? But yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. If you have one of these games, stick to them. Like, stay true to them. Don't worry about, you know, the games being old and such. I've played Hearts of Iron 2 when I was a kid. And I've played Hearts of Iron 3 when I was, you know, a teenager and so on. And I barely understood any of that shit. It's just, when you start playing these games, it's tough. When you start playing these games, you look at them and you don't fully understand how they work. You just have to immerse yourself and go into it, right? Ooh, tonight the meat hall has been inflamed by rumors of a great eagle terrorizing the plains of Itil. The man who spotted the beast claims that it is the companion of a legendary hunter, driven mad after tasting the flesh of his own master. The older members of the lodge agree that, as the lords of Itil, it is my duty to track down and slay this beast. Let's take a look here. Do I love you or something? Why would I have you by my side? You know what? I'm gonna marry you. Ah. And then I shall go with you. I know it might make it difficulty because she has a shit traits or shit level of skill. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? That's how this works. The ritual hunt. Before we leave for his perilous journey to slay the monster that is menacing my subjects, I should make an offering to Tengri to make sure I'm shielded from the preternatural powers of the creature. Yeah, let's do the best thing. The time has come for us to leave the safe confines of civilization and venture forth into the dark domain of the monster plaguing my lands. With Olota and Tengri's protection, I'm sure to track down his creature and put an end to the threat it poses to my subjects once and for all. If you don't fully understand CK2, that's all I'm saying. Still go ahead with it. Still learn about it. Find out how it works. You will not regret it. Our long search for the mysterious beast has led Olota and I on some dangerous unmapped paths. Takes only a second of distraction before Olota loses her footing near the edge of a cliff, finding herself grasping for something as she starts falling. There's also a personal combat skill. Alright, I'll save her. God bless. Also, hello, old Tengri uprising. God damn it. Get him out of here. It's so small every time. It's not even worth. The great eagle is tucked in its nest, its cruel hooked beak barely peeking from under its wings. Finding the beast at its weakest gives us a considerable advantage against it, yet we must also be careful not to underestimate this formidable opponent, especially now that we are so close to succeeding in our quest. Slay the great beast. I managed to wound one of the eagle's wings as it takes off, leaving the beast unable to fly. The eagle screeches and leaps furiously towards me, its talons grasping for my eyes, but I am able to push it away while taking only a few scratches. As the bird clumsily tries to take flight, I throw my spear through its chest, bringing it down for good. So a trophy would be kinda nice, but it's only temporary, it's not just an actual item. Ooh, yeah, I will look for the beast's nest. The squealing increases as I approach the eagle's nest. One of its chicks is hiding there, blind and featherless, squawking for food. The spawn of such a powerful beast could serve me well if properly trained, serving me in future hunts and terrorizing my enemies. Yeah, let's go. Hello, pet. Okay, let's try to get the Byzantines before the revolt succeeds. I think we can do that. And I think we may want to kill them over here, but then again, can't drink the most without faltering. We surrender, blah blah blah, subjugates. Alright. Hey, and now we are at war with the rebellion. That's okay. That's actually okay. And the Byzantine Empire has ceased to exist. You were the actual empire. Wow. Oh, I hold it? No, I'm the Byzantine Emperor. Oh, that is too good. I guess it's now Nomad, right? It has to be. Yeah. Oh, I can't make it the primary. Nomad cannot set primary. Cannot destroy contested title during war. Well, I mean, okay. That's an interesting turn of events. I thought the title would be destroyed straight up. Really did think that. How many troops you got? Oh, were you? Teatino border dispute over Foggia. I mean... What? I don't own I own Foggia! Oh. The drinking contest. You begin drinking. Sure. Sounds alright. We should probably call all of these people in. However, I will only continue this in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in into Big Boy Kazare. See you in the next episode. Later, alligator.